Morning. So it's Tuesday, so I cannot believe that tomorrow will be a full week on the Slimming World plan. I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. So today's breakfast is 50 grams of all brand Kellogg's, is a healthy extra B. I've got some Coke, which is free. I've got some summer fruits, which is frozen. These are all speed. Then I've got a tablespoon of the chocolate raspberry sauce, and that's what it all looks like when it's all put in a bowl. And I'm having a black coffee with some sweetener in it. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in a bit. So my lunch today is couscous, which is this one from Aldi. It's a sun-dried tomato and garlic. It's quite low in sins, so I've got that. I've got ham, which is free, cheese, which is my healthy extra A. I've got speedy cherry tomatoes, which are speed, spinach, which is speed, and then I've got avocado dressing on top. I've got 10 mils of that. So that is my dinner today with black coffee with some sweetener. Today's dinner is an Aldi burger, which is the skinny ones, which are 1 cent each. Plastic cheese, which is 2.5 cents, and then underneath it I've got a tablespoon of the onion relish, which is 1 cent. Sweet potato fries, some normal potato wedges, which this is all free. Spinach, rocket, and watercress, which is all speed. Cucumber speed, celery speed, and peppers are speed. And then I'm having it with Tropical Blast Zero Sugar. So just to finish my evening, I am having a Kinko iced caramel latte. These are 4 cents each. They are really, really nice. So you just make it up with cold water and then add some ice cube, and I've got my reusable straw. So that's what I'm ending the night on. So the next clip you're going to see is me talking about officially becoming a Slimming World member and my thoughts and my feelings. So if you're not interested in that, then I hope you've enjoyed my what I eat in a day. If you are, then carry on watching, and I'll see you later. Evening. So I just thought I'd come on after I'd had a bath to talk about something. So if you've been on my Instagram, you will have seen that I officially became a Slimming World member today. And I thought I would just talk about it because last week I made a video saying I wasn't going back, wasn't going to be a Slimming World member, weren't doing the Zoom, didn't want to weigh myself. I was going to look for my non-scale victories and do it at home. Well, a lot can change in a week. You can change your mind, and I have changed my mind because I've really fallen in love back with the plan. Slimming World is a comfort blanket. If I follow it correctly, I follow what Slimming will say, I lose the weight. And earlier on this year, me and Slimming World, like I said in that video I made, we fell out. We just weren't working together, and I should have just kept at it. But there was a lot going on in my personal life, with Grace not eating and hospital appointments and the cloud over lockdown, etc, etc. And the last thing I wanted to think about was what I was eating, so I stepped away. Looking back, it could have been, it's probably the wrong thing I did, but at that moment in time it felt the right thing to do, and we don't have the fortunate thing of hindsight kind of thing. So today, while flipping through Facebook, my old consultant popped up on my Facebook page because she wrote a post, and it really was like the light bulb I needed. And I texted her, she texted back, and straight away I became a member. I was on the phone with her for about 15 to 20 minutes. It was absolutely lovely, and I'm back. First of all, tomorrow I have to get weighed and I have to step on those scales, and I am absolutely bricking it. I don't want to see whatever those scales are going to say, to be quite honest, but then I've got to reassure myself that they're not going to be nearly 17 stone where I'd come from, and I've got to be proud of where I've come from at the end of the day. Like my grandma always says, it's just a drop stitch in life's tapestry, and that's what it is. And as long as I get back on it and carry on and do it, I will get back to where I want to be. We're okay to like come off the beaten track sometimes and then go back onto it. It's life at the end of the day. Tomorrow I will be nervous, because I feel like I've let myself down gaining weight, but I know that I'm not going to be 17 stone, but I'm not where I want to be, so I've got to do something about it, and I've got to acknowledge that weight. And I know it's only a number, I need to see it, and then I can guide myself through it. All the way through my journey, I've always said my non-scale victories outweigh what those numbers say, and they still will. When I was down at my lowest weight, which was 11 stone 9, and I started wearing bikinis, that's where I wore shorts and skirts and like little crop tops kind of thing. Not like little crop tops, like what they're called. Yeah, crop tops where you show a little bit of your belly. Not much, but a little bit. Because I felt so comfortable in my skin. And yes, I've got lumps and bumps at that time, because obviously I've had children and your body changes, but I felt comfortable in my own skin, and that's the feeling I want back. So whatever those scales are going to say, that's just a guidance kind of thing. And when I go back to feeling comfortable in my own skin again, then that's when I know that I've come target. So wherever I feel like I want my skirts back, I want to wear like shorts again and feel comfortable in them, and wear a bikini or like a swimming costume and not even dread the thought of that, then I know that's where my target's got to be, and whatever that weight is, that's my happy place. So with Slimming World, you've got to set a number as a target, but for me, my target, my personal target, is when I get back to feeling 100% myself and I'm 100% comfortable in my own skin. I hope that makes sense, because in my head it does. So I'm just going to take it each week as it comes, and whatever will be. Back to Slimming World means I can get the app back. I have missed the app so much, as much as it has its problems. It means I don't have to like guesstimate at sins, like, oh, that's low sins and over sin stuff, because it's been a nightmare. Like, I had some Aldi sushi and I over sinned it to protect my weight loss, because I just didn't know what it was. So to have the app back is amazing. To be back on the Facebook page, which is a private page what my consultant sets up, is just amazing. Yeah, it's just been a really nice thing to do, but I thought I would just address it because obviously I made a previous vlog. Also as well, another little change is I said I could never do a food diary because the thought of writing things down would feel like I was on a diet. But just recently I've started to write things down. I've not vlogged it and I've actually quite enjoyed it. I did it because I didn't have the app and I wanted a bit of a guidance of how much I've overestimated a certain food kind of thing. And I like the idea of looking back and seeing what I've eaten, because as much as I can remember certain foods, I do have a bit of a bad memory and I can forget. So it was nice to look back on this week and actually know what I've eaten. Yes, I've vlogged it, but I can have a look and go, oh, I've had so many sins that day and so many sins that day, and it's quite nice to look back. So I have treated myself to a princess planning bundle, and I'm going to do it's 12 weeks I think it is, diary. Now, I said I'd never do a food diary. Anyone who really knows me would know that that's like really out of character. But like I said, we can change our minds, and I may do it for 3 weeks and think, I can't do this anymore. It could be like, it keeps it fresh. I've never done it within my journey, so let's try that out. Let's do that. So yeah, why not? I'm now going to get my evening snack and my cup of coffee, but you'd have seen that already because I'm putting this at the end, as you'd have seen this. Really looking forward to it. I'm so glad I'm back. I'm so glad that I'm now an officially Slimming World member. So on Wednesdays will be my weigh-in update, looking back at my week, telling you what I've done and what I've got coming up, what meals I've got planned in, and yeah, there's So that's going to be new. So Wednesday is my new weigh-in date, and then you'll have Friday finds, and I'm going to do as many what I eat in a day as possible. So I hope you are enjoying these. So I'll round it off now. So as always, food optimise and sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.